As I drove home tonight, my wife and I saw something that made our blood run cold, a perfect replication of a dark brown coffin in the front yard of every house on our street. It was as if someone had decided to play a twisted joke on our whole neighborhood. I felt a chill run down my spine as I stared at the coffins, my mind racing with questions. My wife and I decided to take a closer look at the coffins, and as we walked down the street, we noticed that every house had one except for ours. The coffins seemed to be identical, and it was as if they had appeared out of nowhere. I couldn't shake off the feeling that something was off, and I kept looking around, expecting to see someone watching us. I watched in horror as my neighbor, Sandy, walked up to her coffin, lifted the lid, and got inside. It was as if she was in a trance, and I felt a wave of fear wash over me. I tried to call out to her, but my voice caught in my throat. The lid closed, and I was left standing there, frozen in shock. As we watched, a hearse appeared, and 4 tall, gaunt figures emerged, dressed in black. They formed a path from the coffin to the hearse and lifted it onto their shoulders. It was a ritual, and I felt a sense of dread wash over me. The figures seemed to be moving in perfect sync, and their faces were expressionless. As the days passed, our neighborhood became increasingly deserted. People disappeared, and the coffins seemed to be the only thing that remained. My wife and I tried to leave, but it was as if we were trapped. We drove through empty streets, and the silence was deafening. The world seemed to be ending, and we were powerless to stop it. My wife and I drove through abandoned towns and cities, searching for answers. Every storefront was empty, and there was no sign of life anywhere. It was as if the world had been wiped clean of humanity. We felt like we were the only ones left, and the thought sent a chill down our spines. I'm left alone, sitting on the couch, waiting for the inevitable. My wife has disappeared, and I know that I'm next. The world outside is empty, and I'm left to face the darkness alone. I can feel the weight of my mortality bearing down on me, and I know that I'm running out of time.